Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll lead to a second down. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one.
Great.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll run here. It's Carter, and nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step 1. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
He'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
San Diego.
It's a big one right there.
1st
And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. generate some early chunk plays, and try to get some points.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another San Diego first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the run, here's Carter. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
1st and 10.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will score. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Canton.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7, Bulls 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
San Diego.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. on the jet sweep, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go. 19, target, not ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 30. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The Bulls send their punt team out. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's right side and brought in by Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
A carry. This is Carter. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here
Ready, set.
on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Down the sideline. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. And that will be a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. brings up 2nd and 9.
This is caught for 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Dreadnoughts 14, Bulls 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bulls offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Start on the ground. Not much to speak of. That one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And the San Diego 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
13-yard line.
The Dreadnoughts offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
19.
A run with Carter. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Cowboy 80. Hey, motion. Ready.
A run with Davis. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was brought down at the
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolf.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
The RPO, that one is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Chris Barnes. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to be out of bounds, but what a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canton. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bulls offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, San Diego.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Now this offense going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 20.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That caught by Davis. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
1 yards.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Harder goes over the top and into the end zone. Touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Makes the score. Dreadnoughts 28, Bulls 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bulls offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Chris Barnes from that linebacker position making the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 30.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. The Bulls offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. third quarter begins with a run. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow... loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Dreadnoughts offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That's quickly out to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big play there. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there, and that will be a 1st down.
Let's go. Ready.
Now give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The 17-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Get it. Liking 18. Ready.
Here's Carter. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Now give to Davis. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Dreadnoughts will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Bulls offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. A handoff. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Dreadnoughts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Hey! 70 Lions! Get up!
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready, you're up.
On the run, here's Carter. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Dreadnoughts will add one more onto their big lead.
Hold 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bulls offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Dreadnoughts have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Here we go, shot! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
A carry. This is Carter. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set!
They'll look to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll run here. It's Carter. And they'll wind up getting about 6, but he is stopped well short of the first down marker. It is 4th down. Dreadnoughts getting ready to punt this skyward. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Bulls offense getting set to get back to work. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a warning. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. This is 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They get big yardage on the deep ball. And even 50 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. This caught.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Touchdown, Canton. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Dreadnoughts add on to their already sizable lead.
Dreadnoughts 45, Bulls 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense about ready to take over once more. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up the 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
2nd and 3.
His throw left side is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The San Diego first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Now,
line.
faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll look deep, left sideline.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready, right?
Handoff here, up the middle. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
Ready?
On the ground once more, it's Davis. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up
Come
2nd
on, come on.
and 8.
Set. Get up.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dreadnoughts stretch things out even further.
Dreadnoughts 52, Bulls 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bulls offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, Blue. And he'll... only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now, this offense could use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Dreadnoughts offense ready to get back at it. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Steady. Steady.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dreadnoughts will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bulls offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin here on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Open man left side. He's got it. They convert with a gain of 15. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll step up and run this. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Bulls.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. 4 unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. If you